Hey, what's up everybody? I'm SuperSonicJB. Welcome back to ReZero, the Prophecy of the Throne, or Nintendo Switch. So, I do want to say something real fast. Sorry that the video series of this game has been uploaded at a slower pace than some of the other games, but yeah, I've been playing a lot of the other games lately. I came back to this game because, you know, we still got to keep going here, so yeah, we're back, and last time I did more of the story and all that, and yeah, Subaru died, and now we're on loop 3, so we're gonna go and get started with the video. Make sure I hit that like button, as it really helps out a lot, and comment, subscribe my channel.
Huh? Oh?
Now he's saying
This is quite
shouldn't.
sad.
Sudden. Once Tiga and Sakura leave, I interrupt the usual conversation that takes place about now. That's right. Time to say, don't go to the capital. But here's the thing, she kind of needs to, I think. Everyone reacts differently after hearing my aversion to the idea, though it's mostly surprise. It makes sense. Doing this would keep Amelia from fulfilling her royal selection duties after all. I don't know, like, that's a tough one to send her or not.
Why are you suggesting that? It's an issue pertaining to the royal selection, so of course I have to go.
I understand, Mealy. I really do. But think about it. Postponing the royal selection is a big deal in itself, but rushing to the royal capital won't make a difference. If they were going to just tell us why it was postponed, the emissary would have done that already. Seeing as they didn't.
It's not something that can be explained so easily?
Exactly.
That's right.
That means if we want to find out what's going on, we need to ask around and figure it out ourselves. But is that something you're good at, Mealy? To be honest, I don't get the impression that you're good at gathering intel.
That's your job.
Well, I could ask the lesser spirits to direct me.
Amelia trails off, realizing full well that the lesser spirits won't be of any use to her. Knowing that, her confidence dwindles. It hurts me seeing Amelia make a face like that, but I have to be blunt here.
If anyone finds out about Amelia, the chances of the witch cult making a move increases.
Most time, and even before they were the cause of what to unfold, if the driving force of their actions is directly tied to Amelia's existence, we need to find a way to stop them. The battle with the Dust Bandits, it was the main cause of her renown. Subjugating those bandits surged her popularity. Of course, that was exactly what I was afraid of, so I tried to avoid running into Dust Bandits last time, but that didn't pan out so well. You had to save those people, though. The bandit encounter still occurred one. Even when I looked at the date, this brings up some new questions entirely. The issue right now is finding a way to avoid them altogether. Since the bandits get defeated even when the date of the event is shifted, I'll try not accompanying Amelia this time around. I should help avoid this issue with her fame. You have to go with her.
That's just a temporary measure.
If we don't mingle with the bandits, Amelia's name will spread across the royal selection starts. Okay. The royal candidates' identities will be known all over for others to see who your next potential ruler will be. That means the witch cult will attack sooner or later. But
if we manage to delay the witch cult's response by a week or even a month, that changes how prepared we can get.
I need to squeeze out as much time as possible.
Exposing the fake candidate, amassing allies to help fight against the witch cult. It's hard having to do all of this. Am I prepared? I have to do this.
And if Miss Amelia is not to go, what will we do then, Barusu?
Good question. At times like these, it's crucial to scout and gather as much information in the beginning as possible. We can't overlook something so vital, so we'll need to send someone we can trust.
I see. That does make sense. Then who do we send?
Well, I was thinking we could send Rem and me to check on the situation at the royal capital.
I thought you said it should be someone trustworthy.
Oh my god.
Why are you nominating yourself, Barusu?
Be quiet, you. This is why no one likes you. Okay, stop. People like her, but...
Since we met, what's it gonna take to gain your trust?
Ha! Do not make me laugh.
She scoffed at me!
I'm also opposed to it. Sending Rem is fine, but I don't think it's a good idea for you to go, Subaru.
Even you
know,
don't
man.
trust me?
It has nothing to do with that, Subaru. It's just, you were sulking earlier.
Why are you still bringing that up?
But that's not all.
That was a whole 5
There's
minutes
also-
ago.
Miss Amelia, may I? Ren? I understand why you are so uneasy, Miss Amelia. However, knowing this, I believe Subaru should accompany me to the royal capital.
She's just saying that because she's like, ha, he's mine, bitch. Okay, stop.
Subaru needs to have Master Felix heal his body after all.
That's right. And we got the issue in my body. Convince Amelia that is the arrangement with Ferris to conduct my treatment. Since Amelia wants me to receive my treatment, it's hard for her to outright reject Rem's argument.
True, but there is no cause for concern. Rem will take responsibility for Subaru.
Told you, she's just like, ha ha ha, ha, you loser, he's all mine, in your face!
Rem will also thoroughly investigate the reason for the Royal Selection's postponement.
I can't believe Rem doesn't have like any sort of hatred for her because she's trying to steal her man.
I assure you,
Just saying.
This is not merely a chance to be alone with Subaru.
Like, sure. That space is a little less believable, but yeah, exactly, for a reason he's pretty sound. It's enough to leave Amelia muttering to herself as she ponders in a pretty cute way.
I completely understand your point of view, Subaru. I myself had reservations about sending Miss Amelia to the royal capital so frivolously. If you two can fulfill this task yourselves, you may do so. I give you my
Blessing, yeah, that's my boy Roswell. Gives you the final word of the matter, settling this conversation once and for all. This time around, Rem and I are the only two going to the royal capital. That means we'll be on our own if the dust bands attack.
I'll be counting on you.
Yes. Please leave it to your Rem.
To your Rem. Oh, it's so cute. Rem, you're the best. Her firm resolve gives me a little peace of mind. On the other hand, however, an endless wave of concern washes over Amelia when she realizes she's still staying behind.
Don't do anything reckless, you two. And Rem, don't take your eyes off Subaru. Who knows what he'll get up to?
Does she ever? I mean, she's watched me sleep before.
Hey, I'm not a little kid.
Don't forget to bring some money with you. Make sure you don't lose your wallet. Also, if you ever get lost, look for a guard station and...
I told you I'm not a kid!
I'll just go ahead and add this to my exchange took place too. Okay.
Somehow, I managed to keep Amelia at the manor.
Why are you here? Beatrice is just gonna yell at you, and she's gonna do something mean to you, and then you're gonna get hurt, blah blah blah. Not die, but get hurt. This should really help mix things up a bit. At the very least, Amelia's absence will have a massive effect on how things pan out with the royal capital. You know, I do know... I just won't even say.
Keep that in mind and think. What's the correct move to make that will save everyone?
I was gonna say something about Melty and them, but whatever. Let's say it some other time. Amelia doesn't run into the dust bands and doesn't show up in the capital, although witch cult still attacked.
It was the royal capital last time, and the manor before that. The witch cult must have changed their targets because Amelia was in those places.
That's what I was assuming too. Assuming that's the real reason, then on to the next problem. Amelia doesn't defeat the bandits, will the witch cult's movement be impacted?
All I can do is test that theory. If they already know about Amelia, then all of this will be meaningless in the end anyway. If that turns out to be true, then we shouldn't hesitate to fend off the Dusk Bandits. At least to save us a future headache. No matter what though, we have to increase our forces to be prepared for when the witch cult strikes. Building up our relations with the other candidates went well last time too.
I hope Beatrice isn't hearing all this. Attack on the royal capital shifted dates from the previous attack on the manor, so I shouldn't bring up any vital information during our previous talks. It may have been possible to team up with the other candidates to fend out the witch cult last time we had formed closer
This time,
relations.
I'll have to talk to them without Amelia's help. This is gonna be really tough.
Without her, I'm just an associate of hers. Will they even hear me
Am I
out?
really that blind? This is beyond stupid of me. This isn't an issue of whether I can do something or not. I have to.
Persuading the candidates and strengthening our bonds with each other is an absolute necessity, or whatever. Is my main task once I'm in the capital.
There's something else too. The issue with the imposter.
Why do you always talk out loud, man?
You have been mumbling to yourself for hours, and it is annoying Betty to no end, I suppose.
There she is.
Barge in here in the middle of the night and start walking circles around me while muttering to yourself. Do you not realize what room you are in?
The library.
What do you mean, Bayako? I know this is a library of sorts, but it's a good place to think things over since no one intrudes on this peaceful atmosphere.
You are
I
the
knew.
intruder here, I suppose. Betty was enjoying the peace and quiet, and you ruined it, I suppose.
Whoa, don't shout so loud this late at night. You're one restless drill loli, you know that?
I have nothing more to say to you. It has been too long since you were taught a painful lesson, I suppose.
Oh no. She just lifts her palm. She slowly inches her way towards me. You might as well run away.
Hang on there, Bayako. I admit I got a bit carried away, but I'm not just playing around here. I was taking this very seriously, even if I was messing around with you.
Then consider this an admission of my annoyance!
This is why I hate this girl. Whereas Beatrice shouts at me, it feels as my entire life force is being drained from my body. I collapsed shortly after. As her specialty, a mana drain technique. She hit me with it before I was recovering from my injuries, and I remember being instantly knocked out.
I shall let you off with that, I suppose. You would do well to learn something from this.
Damn, you don't pull any punches as usual. It's like my entire skeleton was ripped out of my body.
Why you go there? She's there. I'd stay away from that jerk.
Ripped out?
Think back on what happened to me and something strange flashes on in my thoughts. Replay memories in my mind over and over to figure out why then it hit
Wolf
me.
attacked Rem, she said something similar.
That's right, she said she felt something was stolen from within her, but she didn't have any external injuries, so we didn't know what exactly happened. I think I know the answer. We did the same thing to Rem as Beatrice did to me. He drained our mana.
Nice one, Bayako! Thanks to you,
Don't
I
hug
solved
her.
one piece of the puzzle! You're the best!
Oh, what? Let go of me, I suppose! Put me down this instant!
You told me before
You
that not many
suppose?
people can use that technique. That was the biggest hint. I can finally see a light at the end of the tunnel! That's my Bayako! You're simply amazing!
Run away!
Raise you to the heavens!
Oh, you're
Save
even
yourself,
more
I
dead.
suppose.
I suppose. Yeah.
Good grief. This is no time to be joking around. Betty has been defiled, I suppose. I will have
suppose.
Bubby console me tomorrow. What a detestable man, I suppose.
You suppose, yeah, I know. You suppose. This is why I don't like Beatrice. She's just such a jerk to everybody, pretty much.
I got some good sleep last night, and yet my body hurts all over. I wonder why.
Jeez, Beatrice must have something to do with it.
Mealy? What are you doing in my room so early in the morning?
Subaru, this
Yes,
isn't
Amelia.
your room. You're in the hallway.
Yeah, you're in the hallway, dude.
You fell asleep out here, Subaru. Are you not feeling well?
But at least he
I'm
fell
really
asleep
worried
and
about
slept
you.
good.
Maybe you shouldn't go to the royal capital.
Whoa, 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 hang on. There's nothing wrong with me. There's a really good explanation for this. Damn that Bayako. What a pain.
Seems I was blown out of the library last night by Beatrice, and I passed out in the hallway. So, as soon as you made it out there, and me got very, very worried. Surprised Rem wasn't watching you sleep. Okay, stop! Quit bringing that up. Because of that, my efforts is convincing her could go to waste. I had to say this cancels out the good work she did yesterday.
Not of Betty's concern, I suppose.
I can already hear the anger in her voice in any case. Dude,
Hello there, Subaru. I heard about what happened for Miss Amelia. Are you faring better?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
despite falling asleep in the hallway, I feel pretty great. I hope you'll give Bayako a good scolding for me later. If she's gonna knock me out like that, she should at least send me flying to my bed.
I don't believe she would be so considerate, but I am glad to see you both getting along rather well. Beatrice
well.
always refuses to spend any time with me. You've been quite a help in that regard, Subaru.
She's pretty easy to get along with, at least to me. I think she might agree if you went on the offensive. Bayako's a big pushover, you see.
More aggressive. I will keep that in mind.
You should. But anyway, I wanted to talk to you about something before I leave.
I thought you might have something on your mind. You were objecting quite a bit the other day. There is a reason you wanted Miss Amelia to stay here, no?
I'm glad you caught on to that. It's regarding the source of the information we received.
I presume you speak of the coachman who is outside. There wasn't much time for you to speak with the emissary, but you seem to be hitting it off with that young man quite well.
You're good.
To be more precise, Tiga and my source are different, but the conversation should go more smoothly if I let Tiga take the fall. Feel sorry for Tiga, but he's gonna have to take the fall with their reputation as a blabbermouth for
As
me.
you know, the envoy filled me in on a lot of things. For example, that one place, Leafhouse Plains, there's some bandits that have taken over the highway there.
So you worried for Miss Amelia's safety and tried to stop her from going to the royal castle. My, so that is what love looks like.
There's more to it than that.
Yep.
There's just so much that's off about this delay of the royal selection. Like why they're keeping it a secret. Like I'd never leave my king on a chessboard so vulnerable when things smell so fishy. Or in shogi for that matter.
Both your references go right over my head, I'm afraid. but I understand where you're coming from.
Roswell thinks deeply what I told him. As usual, it's difficult to tell what he's thinking, though. That clown makeup is, I know, right? Roswell is very considerate. That's why he always takes the time to listen to whatever crazy things I have to say. He's honestly a valuable resource for me. He's a good guy. Shortly after, Roswell shrugs his shoulders slightly and looks at me after ruminating on my words.
That's love.
It's embarrassing when you keep saying it.
I truly understand how you feel, Subaru. But do you have any other leads on retrieving information from the royal capital?
That's the problem. That's exactly what I wanted to talk to you about, Roz.
Since it's not Amelia this time, I won't be able to gather any intel on the other candidates so easily. I doubt they would brush out the messenger sent their way,
It's
but...
going to change my impression a lot. Even if they don't shoo me away, I want to avoid getting into a situation where they won't even bother hearing me out.
And then?
If possible, I'd like to request you pen a letter for me. A letter that proves I'm visiting them as a representative of you, Roswell. Or rather, Amelia.
That's quite the bold request. Subaru, do you understand what you are asking of me right now? My recognition of you acting as a delegate of Miss Amelia's, that isn't a small favor. I may not seem like it, but I am of rather high standing. You haven't been serving this manor for very long, and you expect me to grant you such a request? Moreover, how am I to know what you will say to the other candidates when you meet them?
That's fair.
Russell's concerns are reasonable. It's basically like I'm asking him for the numbers and pin to his bank account. If I tell him I won't do anything suspicious, no one would be stupid enough to just take that as at face value. Besides, we're only knowing each other for a month now. After such a short amount of time, I'm practically asking for keys to the kingdom.
I know doing so raises a few alarms. But don't forget, Rem will be with me. If I ever did anything out of line, Rem will definitely stop me.
Aha! You say the strangest things. Then are you telling me to place my trust in Rem and not you?
I think that's better than me trying to convince you otherwise. So, will you?
Of course. It's much easier to agree to your ostentatious demands in that case. Now then, here you are.
That Roswell hands me a single document.
A letter?
It is the letter you so desperately pined for.
What? You already wrote it out? Even though you were pushing against it this whole time?
Miss Amelia and I will not be accompanying you. I thought you would need it, though I am still reluctant to give it to you in the first place. However, you took a great risk in suggesting it and trying to convince me otherwise. I hope you remain just as bold when conducting business in the royal capital.
You got it. I hope you'll do your best to protect the manor too. Just like with the bandits, no one knows what'll happen.
I know. I would never take your input so lightly.
Alright. That was easy. Roswell's letter in hand, I head to the front gates to prepare for our leave. The dragon carriage has already been prepared for us. Yeah, I get to go, Rem!
I came to help load her luggage, but where's Rem?
Look around, not being able to find her anywhere. Luggage only seems to have practically loaded up too.
Not like Rem to ever leave a job unfinished. Did something happen?
Subaru, I apologize for abandoning my work.
Oh, Rem, there you are. Why were you
She was in the bushes. What are you doing in the bushes, girl?
Well, I sensed something bad, so I went to investigate.
In the bushes?
Something bad?
Unpleasant presence.
Yes. However, it may have just been my imagination.
So she says, but she went out of her way to dig through the bushes, so it might have been bothering her quite a bit.
Ominous presence in the morning we depart for the royal capital.
Something is bugging me about this situation. I get the feeling that I shouldn't just ignore it.
Subaru?
I just want to figure out what gave you that uneasy feeling and squash it. Rem, I think it's fine if we leave a little later than planned. Let's be as thorough as we can.
Are you certain? It may interfere with our schedule, and it may just end up being nothing.
If it turns out like that, then fine. I'd rather believe you and fail than not believe you and regret it.
Subaru, yes. Rem will do her best.
Oh, she's so cute!
All right then, let's begin our search in the garden.
Oh, she's best anime
For
waifu.
exactly, but let's get this started.
Yes, Subaru.
Yay. Rem is just so cute, man. Alright, here we go. I should get as much info as possible before searching the garden. And just so happens to be the entrance of the manor, so I'll ask if So I'll ask if she can help us with our search. Not Rom,
Hey,
not Rem.
Rom, there's something I wanted to ask you.
I refuse, Barusu.
Wait,
Of course.
hang on! I haven't even asked you yet!
Oh, that is true. I merely reacted on reflex. But are you sure you are not wasting your time? The chances of me accepting your request are low, Barusu.
I thought that might be the case. So, with that said, Rem, you handle dealing with Rom.
Very well. Sister, I have a request I would like to make of you.
Of course, Rem. Anything I can do to help.
Just like that? She hasn't even made a request yet!
She just hates you. You're like stealing her sister away.
But Rem would never ask me for anything unreasonable.
Now then, Subaru, please inform Sister of your request.
Yeah, I got it. Wait, was this whole exchange even necessary?
Of course it was, Barusu. I am listening to Rem's request. What's important is that this is not a request from you.
All right. Well, if you'll help us out, it doesn't matter who makes the request. Anyway, Rom, getting back on track. I want you to help us search the garden.
Search the garden? You do not need assistance to prepare for your departure?
No. See, Rem sensed something troubling in the garden. I want to try to find out what it was.
I see.
It was faint, but it was a very foreboding presence.
That is quite concerning. Very well, Rem. I will help you with your search.
Alright, sounds good. Can I
All
go
right.
anywhere else?
Time to consult Beiko. Off I go.
Oh no.
And that's what happened, Beiko.
What exactly happened, I suppose? Betty does not understand what you are saying.
Come on, don't make me repeat myself. Rem sensed something bad in the garden, so I want to find out what it was. But unfortunately, we don't have much time left before we leave. That's why I came to you for help. I want you to help Rom and Rem search around the garden. And let me know if you have any idea what that unpleasant presence might be.
Why did you
Yeah,
not
help some
start
people.
with that? I had no idea what you were talking about until just now.
But we just get each other, don't we? You're supposed to know what I'm talking about before I even say anything.
What are you going on about, I suppose? It is the exact opposite. No matter how many words come from your mouth, Betty will never understand you, I suppose.
Oh, come on.
suppose.
Don't be like that. I know a lot's
Zip your
happened,
mouth.
but I thought we've been getting pretty close. If you keep treating me so coldly, I'll go crying to Mealy. I might just tell Puck that Beiko's been bullying me.
Bullying you? I resent that, I suppose. When did Betty ever... Why are you crying, I suppose? Betty has done nothing to you.
Oh, shut up, you jerk.
I'm gonna tell Puck on you.
Fine. Cooperate with you just this once, so cease your sobbing.
Yes! You won't go back on your word, right?
I am not happy about it,
I got
but I will
this
help
assistance.
you this time.
That's she knows anything. Sarah there. Hold up. I can't save. Okay. Ask if she knows anything.
I know I asked this earlier, but do you have any idea what it was that Rem sensed? I'm thinking it's possible that it could have been a maw beast.
If something like that just wandered in, the younger sister would not have responded so mildly as to say she felt something bad.
True. I guess that makes me feel a little better.
I would not be relieved just yet.
Huh? Why's that?
Whenever you make that face, it means you are about to stick your nose somewhere it does not belong, I suppose. You should mind your own business more, I suppose.
Just for reference.
Quit saying I
what do you
suppose.
mean by the face I'm making.
It is hard to describe. However, it gives me the impression that something is out of the ordinary, I suppose.
Oh my god. Those are nice. Try not to show it outwardly, but it looks like Beiko can see right through me. Well done, Beiko. She sure is
Now
sharp.
How do I go about finding what Rem sensed? We don't have much time before we leave. We need to find the source of Rem's uneasy feeling as efficiently as possible.
That is not something we can decide here. At the very least, not when you and Betty are the only ones present, I suppose.
Quit saying
Good
I
point.
suppose, girl,
We
please.
should all think of a better way to search the garden. Well, I'm sorry, Beiko, but can you come with me to the entrance of the mansion? Rom and Rem are waiting.
Oh, fine. I will help you this time, I suppose.
Yeah. That's more assistance then. What is your choice? Already? I'm not even done yet.
Rom, Rem, thanks for helping out. I want to investigate the garden for anything suspicious.
What is it is around Rem sense. I need to find out its true identity. it'd be too late if something were to happen because of it. Even if something is minor, I need to squash any feelings of unease. There's also the possibility that it isn't so trivial a matter. That's why Amelia wasn't included on her little search party around the garden. What about Roswell? As long as I'm unsure of the danger we face, I can't have her getting involved.
Speaking of which, Barusu, have you finished preparing for your departure? You are Barusu after all, so I figure you may have forgotten something important.
Sip it, girl.
Don't worry. All that's left now is to load up the dragon carriage. And since most of our things have been loaded on there already, we can leave at any time. Isn't that right, Rem?
Yes, our preparations are almost complete. Just as Subaru said, we are ready to depart at a moment's notice.
In that case, you should hurry along to the royal capital, I suppose. The earlier you arrive, the better you can make use of your time there.
Oh, don't be like that, Beiko. Once I get to the royal capital, we won't be able to see each other again for a while, you know?
That is exactly what I want, I suppose. Betty will be able to spend more time in peace and quiet without you around. Besides, what exactly is it that we are trying to find in the garden? You say you wish to search for whatever that unpleasant presence was, but that is too vague, I suppose.
Girl. I suppose. I suppose too, girl. I suppose
I
too.
apologize for causing you all this trouble because of what I sensed, Miss Beatrice.
No, it's not your fault, Rem. In fact, I'm glad you sensed something was off. All right, everyone, listen up. Anything could happen. Delaying the royal selection is already a serious matter. On top of that, Mealy being a royal candidate puts her in a position to be targeted by a whole bunch of people. If something feels even remotely worrying, I want to stamp it out immediately. I don't want to regret anything later, thinking, if only I did something back then.
But as Miss Beatrice stated, we do not know what it is we are looking for. Without more concrete directions, we do not know what to do here.
Yeah, I know. That's why I had everyone gather up like this, right, Beiko?
Why are you asking Betty that, I suppose?
Girl, you just quit saying I suppose.
You're the one who said we should
catch her,
decide
wow.
what to do after we all got together.
Betty did say something to that effect, I suppose. But you are the one who will decide on the particulars. Tell us what you were
Alright.
thinking first, I suppose.
I see. I guess you're right. I'm the one who put this all together after all. All right then, it's just a hunch, but I've got a pretty good idea of where we should focus on our search.
That is good to hear. If you had not put any thought into this, Betty would have returned to the library without a second thought, I suppose.
Whoa, just like that? Good thing I gathered info before consulting you, Beiko.
So then, Subaru, what is this location you were referring to? Rem would like to prioritize searching the area you believe to be most suspect.
Turning point. I feel like I could have done more.
Now what?
Now what is right? Really? I didn't get to talk to enough people. I wanted to go do other things. Let me walk around and go talk to Amelia and some other people. No, never mind. I had to.
I do have my suspicions of the garden, but is it really okay to just point to a location? Maybe we should discuss this more first.
What are you talking about, I suppose? If you have some place in mind, you should tell us.
True, but that's a lot to put on me, you know?
Perhaps you are right, I suppose. But Betty wants to observe your resolve, having gotten all of us involved in this plan.
I am disappointed in you, Barusu, not being able to state what is so clearly on your mind.
I'm sorry,
I didn't have an
Subaru.
option.
Rem didn't intend to trouble you.
No,
You're fine.
I'm the one at fault here. When the time called for it, I couldn't sort out my own thoughts.
That is enough. Betty will abide by Betty's own judgment, I suppose.
I will do the same, Barusu.
Yeah, go ahead. Whatever it is could be lurking anywhere in the garden. I'm sorry I can't be of more help, but I'd appreciate it if everyone searches based on their own judgment.
It's okay, Subaru. Rem will search diligently for the source of the ominous presence as well.
Speaking of which, Barusu, what do you plan on doing? Do not tell me that you are merely going to sit around and twiddle your thumbs.
No.
Of course not! I'm gonna work as hard as anyone!
But your work ethic is pathetic. You need to work at
Civic
least
girl.
2 times harder than anyone else to have any effect.
You're right, but still! I was just using a figure of speech! I'll work 2 times harder than anyone!
Perhaps I was
Let's
wrong.
go.
3 times harder might be necessary.
Fine, okay!
Oh,
Work
is she
3
blushing?
times harder than everyone!
Is she blushing?
But you working so much harder than us is unrealistic. Even being on par with us is unlikely.
Sorry, Rom.
She's blushing.
Forget about the whole multiplication thing. Anyway, I want to search the garden now. If you find something, no matter how trivial it may be, let me know. I'm counting on all of you. Beiko, Rom, Rem, let's get this investigation started.
Alright then. That's to the mission already? We're doing a mission already? Man, that was fast. Now I'm nervous something bad's gonna happen here. No change. This mission objective is to work with your allies to find information related to the mysterious presence. Oh boy. Check on your allies for updates and share information at the right time to gather information efficiently. You need to check suspicious areas of your own and talk to your allies to change their search methods to progress towards clearing the mission.
I'll find you, whoever you are.
Alright, Dude, look at how big the garden is. And the time limit does not help. I guess I'll start with Beiko.
Hey, Beiko. How's everything going? You look a little confused about where to look.
Perhaps you are right, I suppose. We are only conducting our search
God.
based on a hunch, so it is difficult knowing what to look for. If you could provide more explicit instructions, it would help Betty concentrate, I suppose.
For now, why don't you look around the bushes over there to the left? It's possible that whatever it is Rem sensed didn't run off too far from where she originally looked.
Fine, I suppose. You do have a point. Betty will begin her search by the bushes, I suppose.
Girl, please shut up with the I suppose.
Some traces of someone here. There is a good chance that someone was trespassing here in the garden.
Let's go, Rem.
Perhaps someone was hiding here, I suppose. Betty can only assume as much.
Let's talk to you first then. Sharon,
How
how
are
do we
things going, Beiko?
You came at the right time. There has been an update, so I was planning on telling you about it, I suppose.
Wow, that's great. Let's hear it.
Wait, okay, so.
Sorry, Beiko. You got a minute?
What is the matter, I suppose?
Oh, I was just thinking maybe we should change the location of our search.
Let's help Rom. Did she give me information? I didn't hear any information from her. Never mind.
It may only be something trivial, but I will report to you everything I find.
Thanks, Rem. Keep up the good work.
Should I talk to me
Hey,
again?
Rem. Sorry to interrupt your search, but you don't have to be so thorough.
I'm sorry, Subaru. I just did not want to fail in the task he provided me.
It's okay.
Aw, she's
I might
so
be wrong
cute.
anyway. You can speed things up a bit.
Very well. I will keep that in mind.
So it's nice. Okay, I was gonna say the other phases don't really
I have
kick
no
in.
doubt that someone was hiding out here.
I found some suspicious footprints.
Footprints. Where the heck is Rom at? What's she doing? Lazing on the job? I bet that's what she's doing right now. Being lazy, huh?
I have to find out why Rem sensed something so ominous.
That's not really.
Subaru, I found some rather suspicious footprints.
It is obvious that someone was hiding here, I suppose.
Girl, you better stop saying that.
How are things going, Beiko?
You came at the right time. There has been an update, so I was planning on telling you about it, I suppose.
Wow, that's great. Let's hear it.
Did she share it?
Did you find anything, Beiko?
Not yet, I suppose.
I figured. You only started...
Yes. It is never so easy, I suppose.
Sorry, Beiko. Keep up the good work and let me...
Oh, fun.
Yeah, blah, blah. So I guess she's done, and then I gotta go back to Rem.
It may only be
Info.
something trivial, but I will report to you everything I find.
Thanks, Rem.
You said some stuff.
Keep up the good work. Sorry, Rem, but can we check somewhere else?
Of course. I will do as you say. Just tell me where to look.
Focus on the gazebo. Focus around the fountain. Focus around the... I don't know. Focus on the gazebo.
Is something the matter, Subaru? Where do you want me to search next?
I was just thinking it over, but I guess we don't have to go too far.
I see. Then shall I keep searching around here?
Yeah, keep searching around the gazebo.
Very well. I will continue my search near
There
the
might be
gazebo.
something over there to the right. I'm just curious.
It
Okay.
seems like someone was hiding here and left traces behind. It seems that presence I detected wasn't just my imagination.
Yes. Good thing I kept her there. That's what I needed to do.
It may only be something trivial, but I will report to you everything I find.
Thanks, Rem.
Aren't you supposed to
Keep up the
report to
good
me?
work.
I guess she was talking to me before? I don't know, girl. You need to talk to
Sorry,
me, girl.
Rem, but can we check somewhere else?
Of course.
Alright, so... Now I guess we can focus around the
Let's
fountain.
see. Why don't you look over by the fountain?
Yes, Subaru. I will continue my search over there.
Alright. We're making some progress. I need to talk to Beatrice and get her over there. Can I go through here?
Sorry, Beiko. You got a minute?
What is the matter, I suppose?
Oh, I was just thinking maybe we should change...
Okay, yeah. Has to help
Do you
Rom.
think you could check out the right side of the garden near Rom, Beiko?
Oh, fine. I will go to where the older maid is.
Thanks, Beiko. Let me know if you find anything.
Alright, I think we're making good
Subaru.
progress.
I found some footprints.
Someone was most certainly hiding here. That is the only conclusion, I suppose.
Beatrice has some info for us. I do really wish it was run button. It's a little slower this time, though.
How are things going,
Sure,
Beiko?
You came at the right time. There has been an update, so I was planning on telling you about it, I suppose.
I swear to God, she needs to shut up.
Let's hear it.
So I guess I already heard it then.
This area looks suspicious. Let's check it out.
Didn't we just do it?
I have a feeling I will soon find out who was hiding here.
What the heck is Rom doing?
These footprints. It would seem the younger maid truly sensed something after all, I suppose.
Ah, it's too much. Share
How are
info?
things going, Beiko?
You came at the right time. There is...
Okay, yeah. She just says the same stuff every single time, looks like. I must keep saying that.
It may only be something trivial, but I will report to you everything I find.
Thanks, Rem. Keep up the good work.
See, we're going up. I guess I have to do it now. Let's check.
This place is really suspicious. Let's check it out.
Info
Subaru,
room.
it looks like someone passed by here.
She's got more info for us. Which one do we do? Let's do Rem since he's right here. Share
It may
info.
only be something trivial, but I will report to you everything I find.
Thanks, Rem. Keep up the good work.
Should I be risky and talk to Rom? She's not doing anything, so I probably should talk to her. Get it. Okay, talk to her. Yeah.
How's your search going, Rom?
Barusu, you think you are so high and mighty inquiring about my progress. Who do you think you are?
That wasn't my intention. I just thought you'd need some help since we don't really know what we're looking for.
True. You were quite vague, so it was somewhat perplexing, but it was something ominous that Rem sensed. I will be more than diligent in finding the cause of her worry.
Nice one, Rom. Looks like you don't need my help after all.
I am curious what your definition of help is, but I do know for a fact that you are still a century off from being capable enough to assist me.
That long?
Yes, even though I am being generous, it would still take that long.
Go easy on my frail heart.
Now then, there is no need to worry about me. Leave me be and return to your post, Barusu.
Finally, doing some stuff.
There are traces of someone lurking around here.
Alright. Let's go to you since you're right there. I don't know if I can make it to Baiko fast enough.
Hey,
though.
Rom, anything yet? Let me know what you find, no matter how insignificant it may be.
I would ask you the same, Barusu. Have you found anything yourself?
Of course I have. I'll fill you in, but you keep me updated on your progress too, okay?
Of course. I can agree to that. I shall start.
I shall start. Baiko! Talk to me!
How are things going, Baiko?
You know, I suppose, I know. Yeah, I don't even want to hear you say it. I don't even want to hear you say it, girl. Alright, what else we got? We got something over here. Can I make it? Nope. I do really wish there was a run button in this game.
Subaru, I found some footprints. They are obviously still fresh.
Huh. Let's see if I find anything here. Take your risk. Gets the spot is suspicious too. I should check it out.
This spot is suspicious. I believe there was someone lurking around here.
But how can you just tell? I feel like I need to send Baiko somewhere else too. Can we make it to Rom? To Rem,
Rom,
sorry, if that's
anything
possible.
yet? Let me know what you find.
I would ask you the same, Bob.
Okay, I think they just said the same stuff, so whatever. Alright, we got this though. There's no way we don't got this. There's 2 more spots we could check, but Baiko's not doing much over there. Like, you just looking in the same spot. Baiko, can you go look somewhere else? I just knew someone's been hiding here this whole time.
I'll get you. Just you wait.
Oh, duh.
It may
Share
only
info.
be something trivial, but I will report to you everything I find.
Thanks, Rem. Keep up.
Okay, it just says the same stuff again. We should talk to Baiko. I need her to do something else. Unless that's the last info she can give me. Oh man, I should.
How's everything going, Baiko?
I only just began.
Okay,
Sorry.
nothing else. Okay. Anything else, Rem?
Barusu,
Rom?
there are traces of someone lurking around here.
Beatrice doesn't want to go anywhere else, so whatever. I'll go talk to Rom. Give me your info.
Rom, anything?
I would ask.
Blah, blah, blah. Same stuff again. Now we're missing one more. We need like one more clue, man. That's all we need. Let's go over here. Think. A lot of times pass since we started searching the garden. Baker, Rem, and Rom could have found a lot of things out by now. We should start from where we found so far with each other. Anything, Rem? I think those 2 are done. There's something else over here.
This place is suspicious too. Let me see if there's anything here.
Yes, we did it. I think everything's good
Barusu,
now.
I found obvious traces of someone lurking around here. I can say for certain that someone hid here.
Let's run over to her then. Those 2 I think are done.
What's with that light?
This spot is definitely suspicious, so better check it out. Oh god, don't kill me. Don't kill me. I know. Okay. Check it out. So I finally found a spy hiding out in the garden. Unfortunately, they haven't noticed me yet. I can try to grab them by myself. That might prove to be dangerous.
Rem, I found someone suspicious.
Really, Subaru?
Yeah,
Yep.
seems like they didn't notice me either. I need your help to capture them. Will you?
Of course, Subaru. What about Sister and Miss Beatrice?
If we go as a big group, we'll definitely be noticed. We should sneak up on them with as few of us as possible.
Very well, Subaru. Rem is honored to be chosen by you.
That's a bit much, but I'm counting on you.
Yes, I will do my best for you, Subaru.
Let's go. That should be like a rat or something.
It seems the target may not be accompanying them.
Who the heck are you talking to? Ugh, I don't like the idea of you snooping around someone else's home.
Oh, sorry about that. I just happened to find myself here while running an errand.
Oh, really? Are you from Arlem Village?
Yeah, that's right. So,
That's odd. I
Sorry,
know all the
background noise.
villagers' faces and names, but I don't recognize you. Sorry, but do you mind telling me who you are? I'll remember it for next time. Rem!
Yes, Subaru. Stop. I will not allow you to trespass any further.
Rem! Don't chase too... Damn it, I can't catch up. I hope he isn't hiding anything up his sleeve.
She said to Rem as she pursues the mysterious man to the other side of the garden. Then, Then.
There! Rem!
Subaru, I'm sorry. I failed.
Aw.
You failed. So he got away?
It appears his escape was planned as well. He hid his presence and scent. If he manages to erase his footprints in the forest, then it would be dangerous to pursue him.
You made the right call not to follow after him too far. He could be waiting for us with a trap set up. For now, we should just be happy we chased him away.
Right. But he did break this before leaving.
What's this? A mirror?
Yes,
A
this
mirror.
is known as a conference mirror. It is a metia that can speak to the owner of the conference mirror it is paired with. Unfortunately, since it is broken, we will not be able to know who the intruder was speaking with.
Odds are, it must be
Spy
someone
the
related
mirror.
to everything going on. That guy from earlier must have been a spy or an undercover agent keeping an eye on the manor. We need to be more thorough in gathering intel. Now that I think about it, Emilia had her dragon insignia stolen while she was in the royal capital. So maybe her schedule while she was there got leaked.
Don't want to think about Spy having figured that out, but I can't rule it out. As for where they came from,
Likely possibility would be the witch cult. For now, we should give this mirror to Roswell. Letting him know about this should keep him on his guard.
Very well. Let us inform him immediately.
in the corner of my eye, I see Rem prepping everything to give to Roswell. I, on the other hand, just stare at the sky, my heart heavy. Seems like the enemy has been here all along, which
I have
means...
even less time than I thought to prepare.
Yeah.
Barasu, do not cause any trouble for Ram. She has much to tend to. She does not have time to deal with you. I expect you to procure your own food.
I'm not
Okay.
a baby. I can feed myself.
They just failed to catch a spy by responding in my usual manner to Rom's shark tongue. I'd already secretly reported to Rom and Roswell about the spy that was hiding among us. If I let Amelia in on it too, I know she'd just get more worried about me going to the capital, so I didn't say anything.
Oh, it's not like we can keep it a secret forever.
Is there something on your mind again?
Whoa,
Nope.
Mealy? Don't sneak up on me like that. Your adorable face really surprised me.
She does have an adorable face, but Rem has a better
Did I
face,
really
just saying.
surprise you that much? Then I'm sorry. I'll be more careful next time. But how would I do that?
Have like a big sign above your head, say, Amelia's coming! Or just sprang out, make Amelia mull over that. What I said seriously, but her doing that is so
Even her
adorable.
breathing is cute. EMA, Amelia Major Angel.
There you go, saying that weird stuff again. I saw you sneaking around with Ram earlier. If you hide things from me like that,
I'm sorry, but hear me out. Everything I do is for your sake. I seriously
That's
think
right.
about what's best for you and do what I can for your sake. That I can assure you. Cross my heart.
I'm happy you say that, but... Subaru, the dragon carriage is ready. We should depart now.
Seems like the carriage was prepared while Amelia and I were talking. To be honest, I wish we could kept talking forever, but I might let something slip if our conversation goes on any
See,
longer.
Amelie, we may be apart for a while, but just imagine I'm your pillow and hug it every night.
Subaru? There he goes again. Subaru always treats me so well. But I haven't done anything for him in return. So why?
Are you blind, girl?
He's just Barasu. What does Rem see in him? That is something I will never understand.
What? Do you like me too? Or like him? Whatever. Alright. And head on over to the royal capital.
Off to the
Let's go.
royal capital we go.
Yes. We should be able to get there a little past fire time if we hurry.
But what about the dust bandits?
How many times do I have to tell you?
Oh no, not again.
I don't remember making any promises to you a month back.
I get that, but it just makes me so sad every time you say it.
Huh? What do you mean? You've been here before. Sorry, didn't mean to make you feel bad.
I've come here over 10 times by now. But for you, this is only our second encounter.
And we're practically strangers. How am I supposed to recognize you?
Did you not defeat the Death Bandits? That the Shocker glares at me with his tough-looking scared face. If you never met him before, he looks pretty menacing, but this guy is a really good person at heart, so there's actually nothing to be afraid
You heard
of.
him, Subaru. We shouldn't distract him from his work any further.
I understand, Rem, but look around us. No one else even dares to come close to his stall. You can hardly call him busy.
You little... Ooh. If you're just gonna screw around, then go somewhere else.
I'm not screwing around.
Friendly
I'm here
reminder.
for a perfectly good reason, even if you don't remember.
What do you keep going on about? What is it you want?
I promised you I'd come back as a
Anyway,
customer.
sorry.
So I'm here to buy some appas.
Oh, so you really are a customer, eh? I thought you were just being a thorn in my side for no reason.
You're such
No
a
reason.
kidder.
Sorry, I'm so fast.
I'll have Rem here turn these appas into delicious baked snacks. So, give me 10 of them. Also,
Sure thing. Thanks for the business. What else did you want?
I want you to deliver a message to Old Man Rom.
Huh? You know the old man?
You don't have to be so suspicious. He helped me out one time while I was here in the capital. I wouldn't ask you to relay a message to him if I didn't know the guy beforehand, right?
I guess so. Well, alright then. What do you want me to tell him?
Reinhardt has what he's looking for. He should know what I mean.
Alright then. Me to explain why the royal selection's been delayed will happen with or without Amelia in the royal capital. Felt and Melty will make their debuts as candidates. There's a good chance Felt will drop out if the old man Rom doesn't barge in and get captured of exactly what the imposter wants. Unless they are the imposter. Okay, stop. I can't let that happen no matter what. The royal selection can't just start just because any 5 people gather in the castle. You have to have the proper rights and goals to compete with one another.
Amelia coming out on top with all that considered would be the best scenario. I'll take care of any problems that come our way. But for now,
Subaru, I'm going to reserve an inn. What will you do?
let's see. I gotta go somewhere. So, I guess we'll part ways and...
Very well. Then I shall accompany you.
No,
I thought you were
that
going
wouldn't
to
be
the inn.
efficient. We don't really need to stick together.
No, I am going with you. I made a promise with Master Roswell and Miss Amelia.
You're super assertive today. I guess it's okay then. Not like I have any reason to refuse.
That's right. She's your friend there. Hopefully you marry her. Forget Amelia and marry her. Come on, man. But no one knows what might happen now. The attack on the royal capital shifted from when I thought it was originally going to occur. It's actually much better if we stick together. I wouldn't have to worry about anything in that
Okay
case.
then, let's go together.
Great. So, where are we going?
About that, I want to go to church and say a few prayers.
Prayers, yeah. That's prayers, yeah. That's what he
This
wants
is
to
the
say.
church. What did you say you needed from here?
Well, actually, I'm not here to pray. I need to meet with the people inside.
Stick out my chin when I took the church over. That's where I'm also looking at the
Now that I
building.
think about it, this will be my first time meeting Melty.
The encounter happened after she'd heard the news about us defeating the Dust Bandits. She was among the group of people welcoming us into the capital. She blended in with the crowd considering how she looked so plain. This time around we didn't defeat the Dust Bandits. Huh. So naturally we weren't given a big welcome and didn't get the chance to meet
Gotta
Melty.
be careful what I say in front of her. This is the first time we're meeting after all.
Is something the matter, Subaru?
No, it's
No.
nothing. By the way, is this the church that worships the Holy Dragon?
I'm not too familiar with this church, but I believe it is. Look
Alright, sounds good.
The noble dragon Lord Volcanica due to our covenant. This church was built to honor that.
You mean like, this is how they express their thanks to the Holy Dragon?
I believe so, though I am not too pious myself.
Still, there are a lot of people around here who are.
I'd say that's pretty natural. Basically the dragon is like a god in this world. Its existence has been proven. Unlike the gods who don't meddle in the affairs of the world, even when their followers pray, the dragon apparently does offer its
Taking
help.
that into consideration, I can understand why they like to cling to it so much. Maybe I should convert.
I think that would be wonderful. The doors to the church are always open.
Ah, That voice.
Oh, I'm sorry to sneak up on you. I am a nun in this church.
And you couldn't pass up the chance to recruit another potential parishioner, eh?
That's right. I was only appointed here recently, so I'd like to get along with the citizens of the royal capital, but things don't often turn out as well as you hope.
Oh, really? That's, unexpected.
Think back to the get-together we had and how she acted at the church. She's always surrounded by people, so I never thought we'd have trouble getting along with everyone.
If
In
it's
any
okay
case.
with you, can we talk inside?
If you have the time to spare, that is. I don't mind one bit. Please, come in.
She's definitely very cute, but Ren's cuter.
Tiga, are you there?
Yes, I'm right here. You sure came back in high spirits, Mel. Did something... Oh,
Hey, bestie. You seem to be doing well.
Subaru? What are you doing here?
Weren't you the one who told me you worked at this church? Since I came to the royal capital, I thought I'd pop by for a little visit.
We only just met. What a quick reunion this is.
Huh? You two already know each other?
That's right, we do.
I am surprised as well. You were one of the messengers who came to the manor yesterday, right? Messenger. Oh, so you two are just like me, a royal candidate.
Mel!
Huh? Oh,
Tia puts a hand to his forehead while Melty quickly covers her mouth. Oh! Keeping it secret, huh? Melty totally lets her tongue slip, exposing who she truly is. And again, only Rem and I are here to hear it.
royal candidate. Then this nun is the last candidate to be revealed.
Too late!
Subaru and Rem, was it? Please don't misunderstand. There's a reason Mel is hiding her identity for the time being. And that's...
Because the Council of Wise Men told her to keep quiet?
that's right. You're a sharp one.
It's pretty obvious once you think about it. Especially by process of elimination. I guess it's also possible that some higher up in the church would want you to keep quiet.
But as a Council of Wise Men, they're far more concerned about the identity of the fake candidate. This is their first precaution. Alright, knowing about Melty's existence in and of itself would put me in the forefront of potential imposters. Pretty unreasonable, but...
Huh?
What? Why?
I'm sorry, but please keep this a secret.
So, you want me to lie for you, is that it?
Huh? That wasn't my intention.
Just joking.
Subaru, you should not tease a royal candidate like that.
But if he teased you, you'd like it. Okay,
We're
stop.
as representatives of Miss Amelia, we must act accordingly.
Yeah, I know. Let's start over then, shall we?
Start over?
My name is Subaru Natsuki, and she's Rem. What's your name?
Yes, I am Melty Pristis. It's so nice to meet you.
Cool.
Sheesh, you were really good at calming Mel down back there. Are you actually a ladies' man?
Well, I have 2 women, so... Dear boy just after we moved to the dining
You
area.
think I'm a ladies' man? Don't be ridiculous.
Right there, you got a lady right there.
If I were good at dealing with women, I wouldn't be running so many circles around Mealy. I haven't made
Good with
any
dealing with
progress
Rem.
with her.
It is true. Subaru is not at all a ladies' man. Rem finds it quite adorable.
You say that, but hello? I have
Can't
you.
deny that, even if it does sting a little.
That's not really something to be proud of.
But you two seem to hold a great deal of trust in one another. You must have a wonderful relationship.
Oh, heck
You're
yeah.
right about that. But it's more like how you and Tiga are so trusting of one another.
I see.
Oh, Rem would
Of course,
disagree.
I'd
with
appreciate it if Mel shared the sentiment.
Oh no, you've got it all wrong. Tiga is only with me because we're childhood friends.
Ah, childhood friends. I see now. So that's how you know each other.
After hearing that revelation, I figured out the secret to their relationship. I always thought those two seemed to be rather close. Now I know they're childhood friends, I'm convinced,
So,
but...
you've been connected at the hip since childhood, huh? You must have it pretty hard, Tiga.
I'm glad you picked up on that. I've been struggling for many years now. I'd like my perseverance to be commended every now and then.
These reactions to Tiga's strife is concerning. Now I just feel sorry
Before
for
I
him.
go on, here's a gift. I thought it'd be rude if we showed up empty-handed.
Wow, thank you! These apples look delicious!
I hand over the apples, and Melty's lips form a big smile as she
I'm
receives
sure
them.
that scary-looking shopkeeper would be happy to know how much you like these.
I'll cut these up later and enjoy some with Tiga.
If we had more time, I would have wanted to have Rem bake you something sweet instead.
A dessert made from apples. If you'd like, Rem can still fulfill your request, Subaru.
Well, we can save that for another time. So, I hope you look forward to it.
Wonderful!
By the way, what did you want to speak to us about? You're being awfully friendly here. Are you plotting something?
That's pretty rude. Melty was the one who exposed herself to us. I haven't done anything.
I'm sorry.
Oh, Mel, don't take it the wrong way. There really isn't any other way to put it. But I do hope you'll be more careful from here on out.
That wasn't very consoling.
Now then, Subaru. Master Tiga seems to be wondering as well. But about the reason we came here.
Since we're in town, I thought we'd say hi to a few of our acquaintances. But things are a little different now, knowing Melty's a royal candidate.
Meaning...
No need to worry. That just means we can be on friendlier terms with one another.
Do you mean to say that
Yes.
Miss Amelia and I will be allies? I think that's a wonderful idea.
Yeah, I agree. It's better to have more friends than enemies, after all.
words to live by. But you could also say that incompetent allies may be more harmful than a competent enemy.
As he says so, Tiga glares right at me. I sit up straight at his intense stare. Tiga seems to be a bit more wary of me than last time. Could be due to how I found out about Melty's situation, but not the one at fault here, so I don't know how to
I
respond
don't
to that.
doubt that. I want you to take a good hard look at me and judge that for yourself. I don't want to be seen as incompetent, but I wouldn't exactly say I'm all that competent either. I like to think I'm somewhere in the middle.
I see. I understand. You seem like the hard-working type. You're already running all over the royal capital spreading around that idea.
I wouldn't say it like that. Like I said earlier, I just want to have as many allies as possible because you never know where enemies may be lurking. Danger can come at a moment's notice, whether it be political rivals, assassins, or even bandits.
Bandits, huh?
I completely agree. We should always help each other when we're in need.
Exactly. If it ever came down to it, I'd like for you to help us out. That's why I'm bribing you with those appas.
I just accepted a bribe?
Melty's panicked look puts a smile on my face. Though I am a little uncomfortable with how off-putting this situation seems. That's right. It could be said that Melty's camp was the friendliest towards us in the previous loops. Melty's attitude hasn't changed in that sense. You know, I'm telling you, they got something to... She's the imposter, you can tell. I'm not 100% sure. Like I said, I don't really know the spoilers for this game or anything, how it ends or anything like that, but whatever. Maybe probably it's because I went back to church earlier, or there was an issue with the manor, because Tiga seems to be strangely wary of me. There's no point in worrying about what's already unfolded. I just have to be careful when I talk to the other candidates. I also hope Tiga and I can talk like we used to. Back in the first loop, hopefully.
You are quite late. I was worried something may have happened along the way.
I am terribly sorry, Miss Cruchet. And unlike what was previously discussed,
Miss Amelia isn't with Mew. And after Miss Cruchet took the time to meet Mew in person, that doesn't make Mew look too good, Mew now.
I apologize once more.
We arrived at the mansion and Rem is already bowing her head in apology to Cruchet and Paris. The reason it turned out this way is because our schedule fell behind when we visited the church. Not to mention that Amelia isn't with us, and since I made the call on both those
I'm the one at
points...
fault here, not Rem. I made us late, and Amelia isn't here because of me.
From what I gather, you must be the one mentioned in the letter. I believe your name was...
Subaru Natsuki. I'm
yeah,
sorry for being so disrespectful.
The letter she mentions is the one Roswell sent to Cruchet prior to us meeting now. Contents of the letter mention a request to have my gate treated as well as to look after
Regarding
Amelia.
your treatment, I have prepared for the best healing mage in the kingdom to look after you. As for the conditions of accepting the arrangement, we have already come to an agreement with Margrave Mathers. But there is still one issue to address.
And she says so. Crochet turns to look at me based on my past experience with her. I sense she wants to bring up something that would be difficult to discuss with me
Don't worry,
here.
Crochet. I have a letter from Roswell explaining my role in this. Rem and I are official representatives of Amelia.
I see. I will take a look.
I had over the letter I've been keeping in my pocket. Look at that grammar, man. Can I take a picture? I can't take a picture. I don't know what's up with that. Maybe it's full or something. I don't know. Picture really sees it rather. Wow, look at that, man. I had over the letter I've been keeping in my pocket.
I must ask you one thing, Subaru Natsuki.
Yes?
It is true the Margrave wrote this letter expressing that you are his and Amelia's representatives. However, this letter is not but mere paper. You must keep in mind responsibility lies upon the one who bears it. Do you understand the meaning of this? Are you prepared to take on that weight?
Crochet's overpowering, or as she speaks the question makes me feel like it's burning me alive. All this pressure is making it hard for me to breathe. I try to sink my body down, but Crochet's intensity is unwavering. My lungs feel like they've collapsed. I'm at a loss for words and my voice catches in my throat. Yet despite the suffering atmosphere, a fire on my own wells up inside me. The pressure, the fear, the despair I felt in that moment, nothing can overwrite that. An anger that washes everything in white and puts the world in an icy slumber. To overcome that,
I am prepared. You may not see it that way, but it's true. I'm ready. And I fully understand that my conviction can't be proven with that letter alone.
And yet no matter what I say, nothing can describe what I've seen. If she thinks I'm just talking out my ass and assumes I'm lying, it'll be over.
I
Very
understand.
well.
I shall return this letter to you. I, too, recognize you and Rem as the Margrave's representatives.
Yeah.
Crochet, are you sure?
I inquired about
Shut
the strength
up!
of his resolve, and I am satisfied with his answer. Whether they can achieve any results is dependent on their actions and devotion to their cause.
I thank you for your kindness, Miss Crochet.
Do not thank me. I will fulfill your requests. Please await a formal reply tomorrow.
Well then, you heard Miss Crochet. Hey, Subaru,
Huh?
don't harm me. Keeping quiet like that is rude, you know. Why aren't Mew more excited or rubbing your head on the floor?
Why would I rub my head on the floor? Anyway, I was just so surprised that I couldn't
Speak, yeah. Time completely froze for me until Paris spoke. I thought for sure I'd got eaten alive, but I managed to survive by holding my ground.
Your expression has changed. Now you look like a completely different person. Perhaps I misjudged you.
Wait, Crochet! You can't go back on your word now!
I am merely joking. I sense a powerful, sincere wind emanating from you. Although, it is a precarious one.
Is that a poem or something?
Never mind that. Now, I cannot go into great detail regarding the letter, but since you're here, you may as well stay for dinner tonight.
Since she was prepared to welcome Miss Amelia, it's a pretty nice setup.
Yeah, sorry about that. Oh, right.
Their sarcastic remark reminds me to pull out a bag, but I show the two of them. They should already know what's inside.
This is my bribe. Please accept it.
I hand over the bag of apples as proof of our friendship. Cool. Luke 3, Day 3. Day 3. Next day, after having a dinner at Crochet's Manor.
Good morning, Mr. Subaru. I have come to get you.
Yeah, but you're gonna have to come get me in the next episode. So guys, thank you all so much for watching. I'd be able to hit the like button and comment, subscribe to my channel. Sorry about this series being you know, on the back burner or anything compared to everything else that I've been uploading lately. But yeah, I just wanted to try some of the other games too, play them for a bit and everything. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and yeah, until next time, bye guys.